Hello, good day, mate. Konnichiwa. Hello to all of Asia and my own country of United States of America. I am Larry Hussey. I am the creator of Drug Force series. And so first, let's do the Drug Force cheers, shall we? Ready? I'll say it, then you say it. Drug Force. Good job. Lee, 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 lee. Good job. All right. So, Drug Force is the Maiden movie is a 29-minute movie that is AI computer animated. Right now, the only place you can watch the completed movie is filmfreeway.com/Lawrence Hussey. Lawrence spelled like Lawrence of Arabia. And that's the only place right now that you can see the completed movie. You can see 1-minute clips of the movie on my YouTube channel here, which is K-Pop Fan in America. And so I have my microphone set up. Thank you. And another thing I do is I do Frugal Gourmet brand consumer information and tips and news. So my tip today is Tic Tac candies for a food remedy for depression. A depression episode, you might say, for depression coming on. So let me relax a little here. So I do have mild depression, and I like food remedies for depression episodes. When, as Lister from Red Dwarf says, when it gets on top of me. That's a really good saying he has. When everything gets on top of me. That's a nice saying. Red Dwarf is a BBC comedy, but it has some serious parts like that. So, Tic Tacs. Why would Tic Tac candies be something that might help a depression episode? The answer is that I personally, now I can only talk about, I am not a doctor, I am not any sort of professional at all. I don't even make money on YouTube. I'm not sort of any sort of professional at all right now. And so I do not recommend anything. All I do is I talk about my experience. My experience is that malic acid makes me feel really bad in the malic acid in like sour candies and stuff. But one acid that makes me feel really good is tartaric acid. And unfortunately, I cannot get what I need from cream of tartar. For some reason, cream of tartar does not work that way. It doesn't remedy a depression. But the only thing I know of that has the amount of tartaric acid I need if depression is getting on top of me is I threw away the box that I used a few days ago, is a little clear plastic box of Tic Tac candies. I prefer the fruit flavor, but if you like the mint flavor, make sure the mint flavor has tartaric acid in the ingredient list. And if it does, then it's good. Even if it has a little malic acid at the end of the ingredient list, as long as there's more tartaric acid than malic acid, then it'll probably work. But I'm just saying, if you are exactly like me, it'll probably work. But you're not exactly like me. You're you. I'm just sharing my depression diary. That's all I'm doing. I'm sharing my depression diary. Please don't sue me if it doesn't work, or please don't sue me if it works too much, or whatever. This is just my depression diary, and I'm sharing it with the world, the internet, just in case someone else wants to have a depression diary as well. So I'm going to check that off. Now, for more Frugal Gourmet consumer info, I bought a Kroger Salad Kit. The word Salad Kit is behind the clearance tag. As you can see, I got it on clearance at my local Kroger grocery store. It's chopped creamy Italian. It has pictures of Parmesan cheese, creamy Italian dressing, carrots, Parmesan and cheddar crouton crumble. And see right there, they put the sticker on the UPC code. That way, the cashier or you, if you're self-checking, you don't scan the original UPC code and get the original price, because the UPC code you need to scan if you're self-checking is, of course, the $1.50 clearance tag. And I'm saying that to you because sometimes code like they are supposed to. Let's see. The only other thing I could see is there we go. As it says right on the very, very bottom blue line there, washed and ready to enjoy. Okay, so at the factory, they wash this and it's ready to eat, so I don't need to wash it. All right, so I usually don't get a pair of scissors out, but it's impossible to open one of these without scissors. So I'm going to very, very carefully get a small piece of scissors and cut it open with scissors. Okay, now I'm going to set the scissors down. Okay, I like to be very safe with scissors. All right, and let's see. There. Now what I'm going to do is fishing for the packet of croutons and dressing. There we go. This one's pretty well buried here. Look at this. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's just look at this. All right, so as you can see, it has an outer bag. My experience is that this bag here is openable just with fingers. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to dump this open. I just did like that. Now it's empty. Okay. Now, here's the cheddar. And now, as you can see, these are croutons that are in crouton crumbles. I think that's what it said. Yeah, it said crouton crumble. This is crouton crumble. It's labeled with a bunch of numbers, probably a date on there. This is what they called creamy Italian dressing. It does say creamy Italian dressing on there, right above my finger. All right, so I really am going to do this. The third thing was the Parmesan cheese. This is the Parmesan. Oh, it's upside down. There, it was upside down. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this with my fingers or not. I'm looking at it. I don't see. All I see is the whole top is full of ridges. So I'm going to try to open it from the top. Okay, so it opened like that. See. So now I'm going to dump it into the bag. What I'm doing here is I'm doing it in the bag. Obviously, if you have a bowl that's big enough, you want to use it you want to do it in a bowl. My purpose here is to show you that it is possible to do it in the bag if you're traveling like I am, or whatever. You're traveling, you don't want to do dishes, whatever, right? Okay. So I put there's a dressing in there. Okay, here again. Now my finger is starting to get dirty with food. And so, but I was still able to open this crumble. So I'm going to empty the crumble. I'm going to empty the crumble in here right now. There we go. Empty the crumble in here. Okay. Throwing away in the garbage that's not recyclable because it's got food all over it. Okay. This is not recyclable. It's got food all over it. Okay. All right. Last thing. Now these cheese things. Okay. There is a notch right there. There, you can see it on maybe I'll put my hand behind it there. Nope, that doesn't help. There's a notch right there, right under my glasses. But I don't know if it's going to help. This thing doesn't. I don't know if it's going to help. Okay, maybe today's my lucky day. You guys are supporting me, and so today's my lucky day, and I was able to open it. Here we go. There we go. There we go. All right, now I have this is my bamboo fork that broke off a tine, fork tine. All right, so you can see here with the clear backing that I'm stirring it. So I'm going to stir it to taste, and then I'm going to eat it out of the bag. And I've just taken up your 10-minute break. Have a good day.